Hello everybody, Rainbow Red Panda here. I am doing a dual comic review. This will be comic review number 6, and today I'm doing 2 of the comics that I got yesterday at C2E2. I am going to be doing Ehmm Theory is what I call it. I don't really know how to say it. And then The Final Plague. There's the cover for that one. These are published by a publisher that I am not really familiar with. I bought them at the same stand. These are actually the first thing that I bought whenever I went to C2E2. They're done by Action Lab Danger Zone Comics, which I will post a link for their site below. They look to be just like a small little publishing company. They have been around for a little while, not a really long time, but they've been around for a little while. And from what I saw on their website, these 2 comics are not even available to buy yet. This one looks like it ships out in May for readers, and then this one does not come out until June. So there's a while for this one. But C2E2 had them, so I bought both of them just out of pure curiosity. So this one is a 4-part series, and it is the one that comes out in May, so I'm going to review it first. It's kind of like cutesy-ish for, being something about, a horror type scene. It starts out with a man doing what, some men do, buying a present for his girlfriend. He buys her actually it's free, so it's not really he buys it, but he gets her a kitten, which most girls like kittens. So he gets her this kitten. He comes home to give her the kitten, and she is holding a pair of panties that I guess are not hers. I don't know. And she's all upset, like, whose are these, whatever, and he's very confused. He just, bought his girlfriend a kitten. He has no idea. Well, without even allowing him to really talk about the situation, she pulls out a gun and shoots him in the head, and he dies. So it's kind of a strange little thing. Like, he's dead, and I guess the kitten ends up dying from starvation, which I think is weird. That part I kind of have a problem with because it's a kitten. Like, I feel like especially since the guy got shot in the head, like, most animals I would think if they were starving, he would have, like, grossly enough, like, eaten part of the guy or something in the process, but somehow this kitten didn't do that. He just decided to die. So this guy and this kitten are basically, they're in like purgatory. They're trying to get to their afterlife, but heaven is doing an experiment, and they're sending them to do some sort of mission, and it involves finding this guy's father. I guess that his father was not in his life growing up or whatever. He has a stepdad apparently, because who he considers his father apparently isn't, and so now he has to find his actual biological father, who he's never really met before. And also in the process, there seems to be a condition in a certain area where they have a bunch of little people that are turning into zombies that may or may not work at a carnival. And he has to find out what's happening with these and get that whole situation under control. So there's like, it begins and ends in like this graveyard with them fighting like zombie little people, which I think is very strange. But whatever. So yeah, it has this little kitten. I don't know. You can see, like, this is the guy and the little kitten, and they're doing their thing. And I have a bunny coming up to me, so he might be in this episode. I'm not really sure. Hey, bunny. Speaking of bunnies, just for this episode, I wore my little zombie bunny shirt. Figured I'm doing like zombie comics, so I'm gonna wear my zombie bunny shirt. I got this at C2E2 as well. It doesn't have any sort of comic reference. It's just someone wanted to make a zombie bunny shirt, and I like bunnies. So, but yeah, like, St. Peter is in it. It's not really a religious thing. I mean, it talks about heaven and purgatory, but I don't think this is going to be like a religion comic. So if you have like an issue with religion, I think that you could still read this and be perfectly content, but that's just my own opinion. But I mean, it is a 4-part series. I like the warning on it. It says, this book contains undead gore, cute animal violence, and foul language. Like, saying cute animal violence, like, I think that's hilarious, and it makes me happy in a weird, strange way. So that's all I really have to say about this one. I'm really intrigued as to, what's happening with this man and his father. Um, he meets this old woman who knows his dad, and that's kind of where it ends, him meeting this old woman. Other than that, it's not, I don't know, just the relationship this man and the cat have. There has to be something on with that, and then how the zombie little people fit in. It seems like there's a few different things going on at once here, so I'm interested to see how they all play together. Okay, so this is the second one. It is The Final Plague. I like this one better. Like, if I had to pick between the two, this one would definitely win. Even though I love the cute little cat, but this one still wins. It does not come out until June, according to the website. I don't know if that's accurate, but I'm guessing it is. It takes place, at first I thought it took place sort of in, like, olden-ish times, because it is on a farm, and they have I'm guessing they're southern. It takes place in Iowa, which isn't really southern at all, but they have accents. I imagine them to have accents. They talk like they're from, like, the olden times. I kind of pictured this to be, like, my dad watches a lot of Bonanza, and I felt like the way they talk to each other, it would be like how the people in Bonanza talk to each other, if that means anything to you guys. But it's like a simple farm, and they find this rat, and it is horrible. It like tries to attack them, whatever, and it won't die. Like, they hit it with things, and they have to, like, decapitate it with a shovel, and it's still, like, squirming about. And so it flashes back from after they kill the rat. It flashes back to, like, a year ago, and it looks like these rats were probably created by a lab that was testing on animals. I'm guessing somehow the testing went wrong. It looks like they were testing, like, the H1N1 bird flu virus on these animals and then recording the results, but somehow the results ended up going wrong, and so now you have all of these animals that they appear to be zombie animals. That's what the man who sold this to me, that's how he described it, was like, they're zombie-ish animals. So I'm guessing that's what it's going to turn into. It doesn't say zombies specifically, but they're exhibiting all of the characteristics of zombies. They are attacking humans. They're not easily killed at all. Even decapitating them, they still, like, squirm around and twitch a little bit. And it's not just the rats, there are rabbits, there are possums, there are raccoons, like, there are all sorts of, like, zombie animals. So it will be interesting to see how this ends. The lab people have a part in it. They're trying to figure out what's wrong with the animals. I'm guessing that the animals ended up getting loose, and that is why you have the present day with the olden people in Iowa calling an exterminator friend of theirs, and then it ends with, like, the exterminator, this is, like, the last little page, it ends with, like, the exterminator getting, like, trampled by these rats that are just attacking him, and I'm guessing he's not going to be in the second issue. This is a 5-part series, and I think I'm probably going to end up getting all of this series for sure. It's not, I don't know, some of the artwork is a little confusing because just there's a lot of the same colors used, and it's, like, rough lineage and everything. So in some parts it's hard to tell, like, what's a rat and what's the wall. Like, this picture right here, it's pretty dark, so you guys can't even really see it, but it's not much brighter in my point of view either. It's very dark, but I mean, that kind of adds to the story, you know, it gives it, that, bad things are happening, and you can kind of decipher. It's definitely not a comic that you're meant to understand everything by the artwork. The dialogue definitely plays a main part, and it's not one that you look at for the pretty pictures, because while the pictures are good and I like them a lot, this is actually the kind of style that I envisioned the House of Golden Bones to be in, and it's not in that style at all. But I like this style, it comes in handy. It's kind of like the Batman Arkham Asylum and stuff like that. Like, it's darker, and I like it. I mean, it's a little rough sometimes, and it's hard to see what's going on, but that's kind of the point, I believe. So I like it a lot. I will definitely probably be getting the rest of this one. This one, if it's available, I will. It's not a must-have on my list. Like, if I, for some reason, can't afford both of the series, which I don't see that being a problem with a 4-page series, or a 4-issue series, but if for some reason I had to choose between one of them, I would definitely get the Final Plague first. But that's just my opinion. This one does come out first. Like I said, it comes out in May according to the website, and this one comes out in June. I will be posting the links below to where you can get those. And that's all I have for this one. Here's my zombie bunny shirt. It's for my little zombie comic review. I have a few more comics that I'm going to review. I don't know if I will do them tonight, but I have one that the comic shop wants me to do, and then I have just the other ones that I got at C2E2. So I will do reviews on all of those for you guys. So until then, or until Wednesday for comic time, that's all I have for today. Make sure to rate this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment. You can subscribe to the channel. You can like me on Facebook or follow me on Twitter if you like. And that's all I have. So I will see you guys later. Bye!